It's your boy KCFL, Keep Self for Life Wrestling Takes back again with the Smackdown review. Before we begin this review, I got two things I need to talk about. First, I'm going to talk about, for me, I know my channel was very small, but I always try to put on other cats who are doing the same exact thing as I am. Some of y'all probably know who this cat is. This dude is, I'm going to say he's getting pretty well known in the IWC. He is more of an AEW guy, but I want to put him on. I want more people to go listen to his podcast. Um, the guy I'm talking about is my homeboy, Mr. B Mac at Milano Mob, and the name of his podcast with his boy at Booking Kings 27 and Co Co Coquito Alex. The name of their podcast is At Mark's Midwest. You can find it on Spotify. I think it might be on Apple. I'm not sure, but definitely on Spotify. Check out their podcast. Everything is up there. They talk about everything. They talk about WWE. They talk about AEW. They talk about New Japan. They talk about everything. They give their perspective on how they feel about certain things that's going on in the wrestling industry. Same thing with me. So if anybody interested, if you ain't following me, follow my homeboy B Mac at Milano Mob, um, Booking of Kings 27, and Quito Alex. Check them out. I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy yourself because I've been listening to their podcast, man. I'm very proud of them, man. So salute to y'all, man. Keep doing your thing. Now, the second thing before I start this podcast, man, for the first time ever in my entire wrestling fandom, as long as I've been watching this stuff, I've been watching wrestling dang near 30 years. I'm like, like I said, I'm gonna say at least 23, 24 years if I'm not mistaken. I've been watching this mess for a long time, but I've never had the experience of what it's like to actually be in the actual wrestling arena live. Well, your boy is going to Rampage at the United Center. I can't believe it, man. I was I was like, man, I was like, man, because so many people I know been to so many different wrestling shows, and I'm like, man, I've been watching wrestling forever. I ain't never been to no freaking wrestling show. And with all the speculation about a certain CM Punk showing up, I got to be in the house, man. So your boy is going, so you best believe I will be recording live from the show. I don't know if I'm gonna go live, but I definitely will be grabbing videos and taking pictures of what my experience is, and in that review of this show I'm gonna have all that before I actually do the actual review. So I wanted to come on here and just say, man, this, I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully, like I said, the man show up. But I mean, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's go ahead and start this show. SmackDown, July 30th, 2021. We open up the show. We coming live from Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. Fruity Pebbles comes out. Crowd goes wild. One thing I got to give, Minnesota crowd was hot. This crowd was very hot. I got to give the fans in Minnesota, you guys were outstanding tonight. I got to give y'all nothing but praise. Y'all went off tonight, and I got to give. See, this is what we want. We want crowds to be crazy. We want crowds to, get hyped, be excited, go ape. Don't be disrespectful. Boo who you want to boo, cheer who you want to cheer, but just make as much noise as you can. Even if you don't even care about what's going on in the ring, just make as much noise as you can, because this just shows you that fans and wrestling go hand in hand. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So John Cena's out there, cuts his promo, and he talks about what Roman Reigns said, and he had a great comeback. He said, you said something about missionary. He said, well, if I was you, I wouldn't be talking. So you said I'd be cutting the same promo over and over again. He said, first of all, let me tell you something. You ain't nothing but just a little kid to me. And then the fact that you say that you don't want me to fight you, that just tells me you're scared of me. So you go and call out Finn Balor. Think Finn, don't get no disrespect to Finn Balor, but like I said, you think I'm not the one? Come on now. Now you think you all that in the bag of chips. He said, man, shoot, skip all that. Shoot, forget all that, right? So he cut his promo, right? He said what he had to say. Here come Baron Corbin. I'm like, what the heck is Baron Corbin doing out here? He came walking out there. John seems like, wait a minute, who the heck is you? But then when he looked at it, he said, wait, is that Baron Corbin? He said, yeah, I know, I look terrible. So he went out there begging John Cena for help. John Cena says, okay, fans, should we give him help? The crowd was mixed. You had a lot of no's, you had a lot of yeses. And he asked him again. He said, we about fan reaction. Should I help him or should I not? The same thing. They said no, yes. So he said, you know what? Yeah. He reached into his pocket. He gave him a little something. And then Baron Corbin said, man, come on now. He said, bro, you ain't nothing but an ego-twisted maniac. He said, you a Hollywood sellout. You pathetic, man. And he said, you know what, man? I got a little something extra for you. An attitude adjustment. He did the move on him, laid him out, ran up out of there. So there you have it. That's the opener. So then after that, we got a promo from Rey Mysterio and Dominik. Rey Mysterio getting up ready for his matchup against Jimmy Uso, one half of the tag team champions. Listen, let me tell you something, y'all. I like everybody that's involved in the story, but the deal is we got to do something different because WWE they just seem to be the land of rematches. They don't know how to do something different. I understand that they got a beef going on, but can't you do something else? Couldn't we have Ray go against somebody else, or could we just start a new #1 contendership for the tag team titles? No, we can't do that. We got to have the same matchups over and over and over and over and over again. I'm like, man, here we go again. So Ray was saying, hey, son, he was like, hey, dad, man, I'm proud of you, man. He said, we make a great team. Ray said, he told him this. Ray looked at him. He said, son, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you to be right by my side doing this. But you made a lot of rookie mistakes. Now, I know he was giving them tough love. But y'all, I don't know about y'all. But I said this. I thought that going into WrestleMania, we could have got a potential feud with Rey and Dominik. Now, I'm not sure if Vince and them think he's ready to go by himself. But when he said that, made me start saying to myself, could we get Rey and Dominik going at it? I mean, you even though Eddie Guerrero's not here, but y'all do remember the whole custody of Dominik storyline. Vince and them might decide to go back down that rope, and Dominik could be like, you know what, man? You know what? You think I ain't all that, man? I'm better than you. I don't need you no more. You know what I'm saying? But, so anyway, we get to the matchup. Ray and Jimmy, they do their thing. You know how it is. Jay got involved. You know, Dominique got involved. Now, this is the part that was real stupid. Okay. So, as Ray went to go pin Jimmy, the referee is looking dead right at Dominic, push his feet and the rope into Ray's back. And the ref is looking right at him. I'm like, bro, you see the man cheating. You see the man cheating, but they didn't call nothing. And 1, 2, 3, Ray wins. And once again, champion gets pinned on TV. Once again, WWE has no respect for the mid-card champions. I'm just going to say it like that. Because the only champion who hasn't been pinned yet is Roman Reigns. He's the only one. Everybody else on the show that's a champion gets pinned on the regular. But that was like the referee, and then Jimmy was like, yo, he said, you see what he was doing? You see? He talking about, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, come on now. So they win. I mean, he wins, so, you know, and they celebrate walking off and everything. So let's see. We come back. Bianca Belair's out there. She's talking with Kayla Braxton. Kayla Braxton is talking about to celebrate Bianca's 100th day. 100th day is her reign continues on as the SmackDown Women's Champion. But she asked her what is she gonna do with her next 100 days. And first she thanked the crowd. She said, "I had a great time out there in front of the Rolling Loud crowd out there in Miami, doing what she loves to do, you know, and everything." And like I said, she's looking forward to continuing to successfully, you know, put her title on the line, whatever. Next thing you know, Carmella comes out. I said, "Oh no!" I said, "Here we go again." Carmella comes out there. She started running her mouth, talk about some. I deserve one more shot because the lighting out there at Rolling Mile didn't help me at all, and all this stuff. And I'm the best woman up in here looking. I'm like, I said, you know what I said, look, and she just running off in the mouth. She just babbling. Then here comes Zelina, and I'm like, well, Zelina really ain't done nothing, but Zelina and Bianca have, they got some beef, because if you remember, before she got fired, remember they had the beef going down on, was it Twitch? Yeah, she was on Twitch, and then Bianca showed up at her house and started beating the brakes off her. So I understand that little feud right there. So she started saying that she deserves a SmackDown Women's Championship shot. So they both get in the ring, and Bianca looked like she wanted to say something, but she really couldn't say nothing. Next thing you know, Carmella started beating the brakes off her. Then Zelina joined in, and so now it's a 2-on-1. Pat McAfee and Michael Cole going completely crazy over there. Next thing you know, who comes back? The returning boss herself, Mrs. Sasha Banks. My girl is back. Sasha Banks comes out the woodwork. She comes in and saves the day. They both beat the brakes off the two girls. Next thing you know, tag team match is made. Now I'm sitting up and saying to myself, like, I know we had the SBs, and I know y'all did what y'all did, but girl, aren't you supposed to be ticked off that this woman beat you at WrestleMania? Nope. They was acting like they was homegirls again. And I'm saying, Bianca, girl, you know not to trust Sasha Banks. Like, do you understand? Why the heck are you trusting this woman? Bianca, like, I love Bianca, man, but sometimes Bianca be acting dumb. I'm like, girl, you know Sasha Banks is not to be trusted. I don't give a care that I know that's your real girl off camera. We understand that. But in the ring, Sasha is not to be trusted. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Sasha Banks is about Sasha Banks. That's what she's about. It is what it is. So, uh, so they celebrating and hugging and all that stuff. So that's that. So as you see, then now we got Reginald in the back talking about defending his 24/7 title successfully. Now I'm sitting up there saying this to myself. Since when did they want to start making the 24/7 title a serious title? I'm like, you know what? Look, I respect Reginald's athletic ability, but listen, let's just be real, man. Reginald ain't nothing but a joke. That title is a completely joke title. It was specifically made for R-Truth, the biggest joke in WWE right now. But they put this title on this dude. He's sitting now. Look here. I gotta give Reginald. Reginald is a great talker. I might not be a fan of Reginald. I think Reginald is a buffoon, but the man is an excellent talker. I'll give him that. He can talk. And he talked about how he has to have a rear view mirror everywhere under his bed. He got a rear view mirror. What he said, he had a rear view mirror on his shopping cart. He had to look underneath his car and all this crazy stuff. But he said he's looking forward to successfully defending his 24/7 title. And whoever he has to face, they need to expect the unexpected or some kind of crazy stuff like that. So his music went off well. He ended up going against Chad Gable from Alpha Academy. Now Otis is out there with him. So they match really didn't really have no match. It was matches over like 4 minutes, because soon as Reginald tried to do something, Otis hopped his big self in there and basically started beating the brakes off of Reginald, which means Chad Gable got disqualified. So Reginald is still the universe. He's still the 24/7 title. I'm like, this is what I'm saying to myself. I'm like, why are you trying hard now to make that title relevant when that title has been a joke title this entire time? Like, I heard that Reginald used to perform in the circus back in the day. I mean, this boy be flipping over the doggone turnbuckles and all this crazy stuff. He be flipping over the ropes. The man is athletic like a mug. But I'm like, why the heck are we trying now to make this title as a relevant title when we all know that the 24/7 title is nothing but a Cartoon Network comedy act? See, this is the type of stuff that I be going in on WWE about when it's concerning our talent. Vince McMahon, again, has absolutely no desire to book our talent the right way. Our talent come on this show and we just clown all day long. We just, it's a joke. So that's why I'm asking myself, like, why the heck are we trying to treat the 24/7 title as if it's something serious now, as if you want people to pay attention to it? Stupid. It's real stupid. The fact that you be having all these jobbers running out every 5 seconds, but now we having like no, you can miss me with that nonsense. So we come back, Sonya Deville and Anna Pierce are in the ring because we got the contract signing between Roman Reigns and Finn Balor to determine who's going to win the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. Well, the both of them is out there. Now Roman Reigns, he take 50 years to come out to the ring. Now the man got this boss level type of music. I gotta give him that. I like the music and everything. So they get to the ring. Finn Balor said his little thing, what he had to say. And then Roman Reigns, he hopped on the mic because he basically told him this. Now, he signed the contract, but he told him this. He said, listen, man. Now, John Cena basically been disrespecting you. Listen, the reason why I don't want to go is just John Cena because, like I said, he just cuts the same old promos, the same thing over and over again. I'm like, I don't want that. I don't need that, man. I don't need to go against him. To me, he's old new. I would rather fight you because I respect you. John Cena doesn't respect you. Now, see, that right there, he basically was putting on the front. He know dang well John Cena respect Finn Balor. He was just putting on the front in front of Finn Balor because we don't respect Finn Balor. So, but he told him this. He said, now, you sign your name on the dotted line, I'm going to smash you and beat the brakes off of you. You know, I'm just letting you know that. I'm telling you right now, put your name on that contract, it's on. We're going to beat the brakes off of you. So, Finn Balor, oh, he said this and he said, I'm going to send you back to NXT. That was the line right there. So, Finn Balor hopped back and said, well, he said, if that happens, I would gladly go back to NXT as the Universal Champion. So as soon as he tried to sign the contract, Baron Corbin, goofy behind, came out the woodwork. This fool came. I was like, what is Baron Corbin doing out there? So that tells me we're getting Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. So he took all day to sign the contract. He wasn't able to sign it. So we're getting Finn Balor versus Balor. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin at SummerSlam. So Baron Corbin, he picks up the contract. Roman Reigns looking at him like, are you kidding me? Are you mean to tell me I'm going to have to wrestle this circus clown and wrestle at SummerSlam? You crazy as a best ball. So he's sitting up there looking at it, and then he pulled out a pin at going extra slow with it. John Cena come out the woodwork, beat the brakes off of him. Paul Heyman and them sitting over there looking like, what the heck is going on? Roman Reigns is smirking, and he get ticked off and everything, like his blood is boiling and everything. John Cena pulls out a Sharpie, signs his name on the line, and it is said. He gives the contract back to Sonya and Adam Pearce, and it's set. Roman Reigns looked ticked off. So we're getting Roman and Fruity Pebbles after all, and I'm looking forward to it. So now he can't back out of it. He can't. He can't back out of it. As much as you want to back out of it, he can't back out of it because it's set. So we come back from commercial. You see Paul Heyman. Well, no, you see Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville walking off. Now they actually look like they have no control of what's going on, but they were smiling. Paul Heyman came out the woodwork. He said, "Excuse me, listen, is this even illegal? Like, we have a serious problem. The contract says Finn Balor, not John Cena." He said Cena's name as he was real, aggravated about it. And they told him, "Listen, John Cena signed the contract, therefore." The match is already set. Do we have a problem? It's going to be Roman Reigns versus John Cena, whether you like it or not. And they walked off. Said, carry on. You can crack and complain all you want with it, but it's beneficial. We getting it. Fruity Pebbles versus Roman Reigns is on. So then, now, see, remember what I told y'all about Big E winning the briefcase? I told you, as of right now, Big E with the briefcase is on the back burner right now because they absolutely have no idea what to do with Big E. The matchup that they were supposed to have last week, they decided not to do it. So we got Big E, Cesaro, and King Nagamura versus Dogzilla, Robert Roode, and Apollo Crews. I really didn't give a crap about this match at all. This match was just there. It was a filler match because actually they really have no idea what to do with anybody that's in this, and especially they really don't know what to do with Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews has been the Intercontinental Champion since WrestleMania, correct? And this fool has been losing 24/7. What kind of mess does that make? I try to tell y'all all the time. This McMahon don't give a goddamn care. He don't care about the black talent. He don't. He just give titles to us, and then he absolutely pushes us out there and have us look real dumb every single day. Every time. I try to tell people all the time. I say, nobody want to listen to me. This fool done lost, apparently, this dude done lost 6 times. What type of Intercontinental Champion has a 6-week losing streak? This fool done lost 6 times, man. This don't make no sense. You're the Intercontinental Champion and you losing like that? This is what I be trying to tell people. Vince don't care about the black talent. He does not. He has absolutely no desire to book the black talent right. I don't know. Listen, to my black WWE fans who absolutely enjoy WWE, how the heck do you get off on that? How the heck do you get excited about that? When you see the cats that look like you and they be looking real stupid on a regular basis. You know Dogzilla or Robert Roode could have took the pinfall. You do know that, right? But no, it had to be Apollo Crews, the Intercontinental Champion. See, I knew it. I knew that Apollo Crews with this I want to go to Wakanda nonsense. I knew it wasn't going to go nowhere. You know, everybody thought it was going to be the best thing since sliced bread. I said, nope, because I know how Vince McMahon get down. I know how this fool get down. It's the same old, same old. This ain't nothing new. This ain't no surprise to me. I be trying to tell people all the time, but ain't nobody trying to hear me out. Nobody trying to hear me out. They be thinking I'm a clown. I'll be trying to tell people all the time. This is what Vince McMahon does. This is what he do. And the champion go out there, take the pinfall. I'm like, it's getting stupid. So he gets pinned. Big E and them in the winning. Nakamura music go off. Big E twerking. I'm like, you know, like I said, Vince don't know what he's doing right now. He just don't. When concerning that, he just don't. It's a joke. So then Edge tries to come out to the ring. So as he's coming out, they go to commercial break. Well, when they come back, you see Seth Rollins in the ring. So obviously he did something to him. They show what happened during the commercial break. Edge is trying to come out. Seth Rollins comes out the woodwork and just beats the snot out of him. Just throw him up. Just beat him down. I'm going to be truthful to y'all, man. As much as I think both of these wrestlers are great wrestlers, I really don't give a crap about this feud. I don't. Honestly, I'm being pure honest right now. This ain't me hating or nothing. I just don't care about this match at all. To me, this is just a filler match that we trying to get Edge to have because they think that this is going to be a good match. I think it will be because I think these are two of the best wrestlers SmackDown has right now. But I just don't care nothing about this feud. That's just my personal take. I have no desire whatsoever. So anyway, they showed him. He took the camera out the cameraman's hand, laid out Edge. I mean, he just tore him up. Then he hops in the ring. He starts complaining. He told their audience be quiet, and he said, "This was my moment. I should have been going against Roman." When I talked to Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville 4 weeks ago, look at the tape. I asked them, "Give me the match." They said, "We'll put it in consideration." He took that as that's a guarantee. I'm locked in. They didn't tell them that you got the match. They said, "We'll put it in consideration." But he was jealous that Edge said, "I'm not taking no for an answer. I want Roman at Money in the Bank." So he got jealous of that. So he said, "Okay, I'm gonna take Money Matters into my own hands. I'm gonna screw you at Money in the Bank." And that's exactly what he did. So he's pretty much saying that Edge does not belong in this ring. He's saying Edge should stay retired. And because Edge has come back and he's taking food off of his table, he should be the Universal Champion right now. He should have had that match. Not no Roman, not no Edge. It's him. That's what he talked about. I'm like, look, Rollins is doing his role. He's the heel. Edge is the big baby face. Everybody going crazy. But like I said, me, I just don't care nothing about the shoot. Honestly, I just don't. I really don't, man. But like I said, I think the match gonna be good at SummerSlam, but I just don't care nothing about the shoot. So we get to the main event. Bianca, Sasha, Carmella, Selena Vega. What you think happened? Y'all just know how it works. I really wasn't paying attention to the match. I was looking at the match I was like, okay, what's gonna happen? Is Sasha gonna turn on Bianca in the match, or are we gonna wait till after the match? Well, when the match came to the conclusion, Sasha Banks had a submission move on, I believe it was Carmella. She had it on there, had the girl tapping out. The audience went crazy. Bianca, Sasha celebrating like it ain't nobody's business. I'm like, it's about 5 minutes left. Something about to happen. Sasha Banks is back. The real boss. She showed her true colors. And she laid Bianca out. Then she put her in the submission move. Listen, y'all, I don't know about y'all, but Bianca looked like she was crying. She looked like she was crying. I said, this girl, Hopefully this time the storyline is better going into SummerSlam. Hopefully this is a hope. I told you, Vince and them have no idea how to book us. They just don't. But hopefully the storyline is much better going into SummerSlam. That's all I want. I just want this to be booked right. That's all I ask, man. She's back. She tore that girl up. She had her in that submission move. Bianca was tapping like a mug. I mean, she was tapping. She wouldn't let her go. She would not let her go. She would not. And I say Bianca is real silly. You cannot trust Bianca. I mean Sasha. You cannot trust her. I don't know what's wrong with you. I noticed a real girl outside the ring. Didn't the ding dong girl who's out of commission right now, didn't she tell you not to trust her? Them two was real girls. And look what happened. Now, that Bailey had turned on her. But same thing. We need to see, here's the deal. You can't trust Bailey or Sasha because they both are men for themselves. So, but we'll see. Oh, and Natalia is out. She messed a. I think she is somewhere. It's a leg, lower leg, foot, something. She messed something up. Ankle. She messed up. So I don't know what this means for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions right now. Do they relinquish the titles or will they keep them off TV? I don't know. Because she just had surgery. I seen pictures of it. So I don't know. I mean, personally, they really don't mean nothing because the women's division, they just do. They really don't have no desire to do right. I don't care what leg they have on there. They just don't have the desire to push the women right like they should. So that's my SmackDown review, man. Overall, this is a very good show tonight. Like I said, y'all heard my issues that I had with the show, but overall, the crowd, Pat McAfee he's in his own lane. Pat McAfee just be wilding out. Sometimes I don't even know what that man be talking about. He just be over there wilding out, just having a grand old time. And man, the audience, they did their thing tonight. So this was just an excellent episode of SmackDown. I told you the issues that I had, but overall, good show. What y'all thought? Hit the comment section up. This your boy Casey for the King Self for Life. I'm gone. I'll let me.